my experience with Punch-Out, the Definitive project. Alright, where do I begin? So, this Punch-Out game is a fan-made game made on Scratch back in the day. Now, I know already, I don't want to hear anyone in the comments in the future when this is uploaded. Alan, they're already working on a better version of this game called Punch-Out the Definitive Beta. I already know about it. I already know it exists. I'm going to save that for a separate video. But anyways, so I wanted to make this video because I felt like, you know, obviously I'm not done with the Super Punch-Out comps because I haven't been uploading shorts all that much as of late, so I'm probably going to finish Punch-Out stuff today, so you might get a bunch of Punch-Out stuff for today. But I wanted to talk about this Definitive project because I felt like this Definitive project, and I already know because the beta is looking great, you know, it's doing its good thing. But I have a few problems with it, the project and the Definitive beta version of the game and stuff. And I really wanted to talk about it because this kind of bothers me. It kind of ruins the game for me a little bit. And I feel like it's important to bring up. But at the same time, I want to talk about like my experience with the entire thing. And I'm also going to be showing you footage from all 3 parts of my Definitive project series of videos, which is only 3 things. But they're still pretty long footage-wise. So I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about it and let you guys know like why I feel the way I do towards Definitive project and maybe even the Definitive beta version of the game. Thank you for liking the video. By the way, welcome to the stream. So I want to start with why I decided to play this game. So after I didn't prep for this, really, because you guys know me, I don't ever prep anything. Everything's on the spot. So after I played Punch-Out Wii, not ridiculously right after, but just, you know, after all the ROM hacks and, you know, the ROM hacks of Punch-Out NES that I played, you know, you guys remember, like, Fred's Cool Punch-Out 1 and 2, the all-new Punch-Out, you know what I'm saying? I played that. I played, shit, there were some really good ones. You know, I played tons of Punch-Out ROM hacks. So after all those ROM hacks and Punch-Out Wii were done, over with, finished, you know, I absolutely had no more Punch-Out games. You know, I kind of wanted to keep, you know, the Punch-Out stuff going because I love Punch-Out as a series. You know, I love it. I love it to death. You guys know that. I love playing Little Mac against all of Little Mac's opponents he's ever fought. And this game does just that. Like, Punch-Out Definitive Project does just that. It makes you fight everybody in the entire series. And, you know, being able to fight everybody is something we wasn't able to do. You know, have every single fighter from everyone in the series in one thing is crazy. It's amazing that Scratch, the person working on it, actually managed to get everybody from Glass Joe all the way to fucking Mike, you know, not just Mike, well, Mike Tyson, Mr. Dream, but everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Lord Dracon? What's up, Lucas? Welcome to the stream, guys. But, yeah, anyway, so when I was making my videos, my first 2 videos, I was so excited to get into this because, you know, I wanted to talk about it, right? As you guys can see, my fight with Gabby J was great. You know, when I'm fighting Gabby J, me and Lucas are working on. Oh my god, bro! Damn, I'm. All right, but anyways, so one thing I noticed that was wrong with this game right out the gate is that the lack of animations and stuff. And I know this is an old version. This is an old version of the game, so I'm just talking about that, right? I'm talking about the problems. I know they put on a lot of these problems, right? One thing they did wrong was not having a block button at all anywhere on the screen. And also, like, punching. Like, you gut punches, they had an animation for that. But, like, face punches sometimes, it wasn't, like, doing its thing and shit. You know, like sometimes when you punch the body, you would barely get an animation out or something. You got your face animation, but what I mean by that is like a lot of people when they saw this demo, including Time Matt himself, was like, this demo's kind of gross. I don't know why you're playing this. And I wanted to play it because I was interested because they had all the fighters in there. So like I said, like you look at before Gabby J, when you click here, by the way, they also have King K. Rool, which is also really badass, and Max Last Stand, all in this definitive project. So if you're not feeling the definitive beta, you can come here. But I remember I was happy fighting Gabby J. I was happy fighting Glass Joe here, because you guys know Glass Joe and, you know, me and Glass Joe's freaking thing. You know, I fought him billions of times by this point. Getting excited, you know, being able to play another Punch-Out joint, you know. I gotta check it out. Stream. Von Kaiser fighting Vaughn.
Here you go.
You know, just, again, I remember when I first recorded this, fighting everyone felt great. You know? And I mean fighting everyone was great. It didn't feel like, it didn't feel like a drag, you know? It felt like I was fighting, you know, what I liked, you know. Gabby J, not too hard, not too rough, something that's simple on my mind, you know. That's what I felt with this first video. Sure, I did struggle with, like, you know, Disco Kid a little bit, because that was the first time. I remember having a rare Black NES controller. My brother had Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, while I had the other version simply titled Punch-Out. Yeah, with featuring Mr. Dream. Because Mr. Dream was the replacement for Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson did things. Mike Tyson wasn't the champion anymore, so. But anyways.
The reason I have all the characters, Disco Kid's about to be fucking easy, bro. I can whoop his ass any day.
See, I said that, but then didn't whoop Disco Kid's ass. But, yeah, I just remember I was so excited fighting Piston / Rene Honda. I remember that. Bear Hugger took me a minute. Quick Kid took me a minute. But Great Tiger is the one I want to talk about, because the way his vanishing and disappearing is completely different from the Wii game is amazing. The Famicom Gold version, there is no Mr. Dream or Mike Tyson. Super Macho Man's the final boss. Yep. Which is the first version of NES Punch-Out. Not Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was like the second or third version of the game.
What the?
Yeah, I just remember struggling so much on Great Tiger that it pissed me off a lot, but I kept it through. Also forgot Piston Hurricane right there, but he took me nowhere near as long as Great Tiger. Which, I don't know why, but this idiot always takes me a long time to beat. You know, in like almost every Punch-Out game. So then, my second video, right, of this game came out, which is 56 minutes, which was 2 weeks ago. You know, I fought less characters in this one. Yeah, I fought way less. I agree, Lucas. I gotta do some school that we can call. But anyways, so we fought Masked Muscle, which took me a while. Aaron Ryan, you know, Dragon Sean, Pizza Pasta, which took me fucking all of eternity, and Soda Popinski attempt runs, right? So, anyways, here we go. Wait, what happened to the chapters on here? Oh, so, I guess they took my chapters away. But yeah, I beat Soda Popinski in this video, and I remember the more I was playing this, the more I felt, oh yeah, and then also I did, Heke Kaguru. Yeah, I have video chapters, so you see them right here, but I don't know why YouTube took them away from me. That's kind of weird. They're doing it again. They're taking my video chapters away. But, I remember when I was fighting these guys, and it's like the more I continued fighting each of these guys, the more it was getting in my head that, dude, all I was doing, it felt like I was replaying this game. I was replaying Super Punch-Out. You know, like I was fighting the same guys again for the 20th time. You know what I'm saying? And it clicked in me at part 3 when I decided to quit the game that I'm done with this game. Not only because there's really no new opponents whatsoever, it's all the same guys that I fought in previous games. I'll just go play those games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember it was like when I was fighting Narcissus Prince, Hoy Carlo, is when I was like, you know what, I'm done. I think I fully realized that all I'm doing is refighting the same dudes. You know how many times I've fought Great Tiger in the series of Punch Out? Let's see. Let me give you an example. Hi man, it's been a while. Sorry I was gone. I got class and work at the moment. At work now. I am here to say hi, but keep it up and keep it up. I love you, man. Hey, I'll see. Hey, do good at work, man. I love you too, man. It sucks Smash didn't make one of Mario's attires his suit for Punch Out. That would have been sick if they actually gave him his little tux. But like I was saying, from the history I read, people in Japan were given the gold edition as a grand prize for getting a great score in a golf game. Yep. My day was good. I'm glad your day was good, Dracon. We talked a little bit about this. Talked a little bit about this before I start streaming. But anyways, yeah, it just felt like when I was playing, sorry that I'm lost for words, it's just I get scrambled whenever I get like this. I fought Great Tiger, like, Super Punch-Out Arcade, NES, Wii 2 times. That's 4. And then if you want to include the ROM hacks with his character model or just him in general, you know, add another 2, 3, 4 different times I fought Great Tiger. And then let's go to Glass Joe. I fought Glass Joe once in Arcade Punch-Out. You know, the second time was NES. The third time was Wii. Give it another time in Wii. And then maybe 2, 3, 4 more times in all the other Punch-Out ROM hacks. Right? Aaron Ryan could arguably be the same. You know, fought him in Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo. Fought him in Wii 2 times. It's over 3 times, and this is probably the 4th time. You know, or actually, no, probably 5 times because of one ROM hack that actually had Aaron Ryan, a.k.a. Fred's Cool Punch-Out 2, I think. But you see my point, right? It's like, whenever I look at this game, I think of it as, man, it's a great game. You know, the controls are great. Well, actually, you know what? I'm fucking lying about that. I really dislike the controls in this game. But we'll get to that. It's like I'm just fighting the same dudes when I've already fought them in the official Punch-Out games and ROM hacks before, aka fan projects, but they're like made off the ROM of the original game. And it's like, how many times am I going to put myself through Glass Joe to see that this is just the same shit? Don't get me wrong, I love Punch-Out, but I think I'm loving Punch-Out for, like, different reasons. You know what I mean? I'm loving Punch-Out for its characters, obviously. But I don't want to box the same dudes over and over and over and over and over again. Now, why wasn't I complaining about this in the beginning? You know, when I played NES, then went to Arcade to fight Glass Joe, and then went to, you know what I'm saying? It's because each version of Glass Joe made sense. You get me? Like, when I was going through those games, it was for the first time. It wasn't going through my head about boxing the same guy. And each of the versions of Glass Joe kind of felt different. I mean, NES Glass Joe was less scared. He threw more jabs, especially in title defense. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the reason why it was cool when everyone got in Punch-Out Wii was because everyone was 3D. Completely 3D models. Their expressions were better than ever before. That's why Wii is like the exception to this rule. But like, if you think about it, every other game that I've played that is Punch-Out related is pixel, you know, sprites, you know, on a screen. And yeah, you guys are starting to see, like, fighting the same dudes is fucking boring. Even if their strategies look a little different. I'd like to see Super Punch-Out ROM hack. I mean, they made a SNES hack of the first Zelda called BS Legend of Zelda. You get what I'm saying, bud? Yeah, I get what you're saying. I would like to see it made. I don't know if I'd like to see a Super Punch-Out ROM hack. I mean, I would, but like, I want them to be, you know, and this is what I'm talking about. I feel like we've done the old opponents in Punch-Out games so many times that I feel like in order to completely move on with the Punch-Out series, we need new puzzles, we need new characters, and I think this is what, and hear me out, this is what Punch-Out needs to do. You know, Punch-Out Definitive Project / Definitive Beta, Definitive whatever, Definitive Edition. Add completely new characters. Because I'm not going to lie to you guys, when I was playing Punch-Out, Definitive Project, and Definitive Beta, I know the Definitive Beta is better. Okay? I already know that because it has a block, the camera zooms in like it's Wii when you punch them in the face, or the gut punches, whatnot. But it's still arguably the same fucking game as Project. Alright? I want completely new opponents. Then play Bad Boys Boxing. I don't have a PC. Okay? I am only on my tablet and my consoles. That is literally all I'm on. So, you can see how I feel when playing this entire game with touchscreen controls and wanting some type of new challenge. Now, I'm not saying I mean, and I didn't even beat the game, you know. I didn't even get to Mike Tyson. I mean, I did throw down with Mike Tyson, but, like, it didn't last long, all right? Because I fought Mike Tyson before, you know, in NES Punch-Out when it mattered, when I wanted to beat Mike Tyson for the first time, or when I wanted to beat Mr. Dream, you know? Even with save states, whatever. It didn't matter. To me, that's when beating Mike Tyson mattered. That's when beating Mr. Dream mattered. That's when beating Glass Joe matters. That's when beating Von Kaiser matters, you know, to me. That's when beating Mr. Sandman matters. Go back and look at my Punch-Out Wii series. I never gave up. I wanted to see Donkey Kong. I wanted to get to the end. But with this game, I didn't care. You know, after a while. Because think about it. Oh, Dragon Chan. I'm fighting Dragon Chan again after doing Dragon Chan in arcade, Dragon Chan TD arcade, Super Punch-Out's Dragon Chan, and now this game's Dragon Chan, which is 4, maybe 5 different games with Dragon Chan that I've already fought him in with the same type of moveset, with nothing significantly different other than TD, Dragon Chan being completely different in terms of when he does his kick animation stuff, you gotta master new timings. It's annoying. Get this, the final boss in Punch-Out Wii was originally going to be Prince Peach. I already knew this. I knew this. Hello, sir. Gaming with Alex. Welcome. But, seriously, that's why I felt like in the third video here, if you can see, I remember every time you spit on someone, you say, spit on your bitch ass. Yeah, that's funny. But I'm not Alex. Wait, then why are you on his account? But anyways, I won't question it too hard. But I made this thumbnail the way it was, right? Forget Punch-Out Project, the final part, right? I made that thumbnail because I was done with this game. I'm not Alex. I got really bad news. I'm on his phone, sir. You're on his phone? What happened to him? You know? Give me the updates as I'm talking about this. But when I made that thumbnail, I decided to be done because just refighting the same opponents over and over and over again lessens the overall impact about me going up against them. You know? Even if it's from the Super Punch-Out opponents, which is cool. Super Punch-Out opponents are cool. But, man, I need some new guys. I'm getting tired of seeing some of these OGs, you know, thrown and plastered in my face 24/7. You're a sister, by the way? Oh, shit. Sonic and Mario 2020 Tokyo Olympics as an event kind of like Punch-Out where you fight in boxing gloves. I know that. That was my complaint for the original Punch-Out. You got to fight 3 of those opponents twice. Bald Bull, Piston Honda, and Don Flamenco. Yeah, exactly. When it's like they're just harder versions of their original, right? In the original game too, that's true. So just throw it, add an extra Piston Honda fight, Bald Bull fight, and so Alex in 3924, he told me to go to his favorite streamer. No, don't. No, don't. This can go in 2 ways. I'm already preparing for the worst. All right, just let it on me. Let it on me real quick. I think I already have an idea of what happened, but I'm gonna be a little fucked up today. People can say what they want about Super Punch-Out, but at least the game didn't make you fight anyone twice. You know what? That's actually really true. That's true. I actually can't even say, like, wow, actually, you know what? That's actually really true because there's no title defense once you're done. You're just done. Mass Muscle looks like Muscular Register. What was the letter? It's for me in the morning, it's like 7 in the morning for me. Right now. 7 in the morning. Ren's Mass. I know this is hard, but today why did he do that? I didn't want him to do that. Degenerates 72, welcome to stream, by the way. And Ren's welcome to stream, by the way. Yo, is this guy capping or not? Because kids like to lie for attention. That's true, too. But, fuck, man. You know what? I am upset about that because, I wanted, even if he didn't watch me anymore, I was just temporary, you know what I mean? Like, he grew out of me, because all I want for everyone is the best. So, you know what I mean? Like, if he didn't watch me anymore, at least he would, take what I said, and all the memories we had, with him and shit, push him through life, I really, because I care about everybody I associate with, so that shit hurts, knowing that, but I know he would want me to, like, keep going and shit, so, I'm gonna keep going with this. I'm gonna keep going with this, alright? Even though I'm mad about it too, I'm both right now. I'm a little conflicted. I just know he want me to, like, really even though oh man, I can't. No, I can't. I was gonna say, even though I didn't know him personally, it felt like I did. It really felt like I did know him. But for him, I gotta keep going with this. This video is not, I'm not gonna put anything on this. Alright? No, no dollar signs. No money, okay? For anyone that wants to know, forget that on this one. But, seriously though, like, another thing that really bothers me, other than what I just heard, and saw, was those controls. Like, as you saw in those 3 videos, I was using touchscreen controls the entire game, and I really didn't like it. Because every time I played Punch Out, I always played it with some sort of controller. Even the ROM hacks. I've always played them with a controller. So the fact that this was Punch Out Definitive Project was like the first one I had to play with my hands because, I tried playing controller and it didn't work, really upset me, because not only because I felt like it felt like I was not in my peak, when touching the screen all the damn time. It was also moving the screen in the gameplay videos as you guys were watching them and stuff. You'll notice that a little bit, like it'll move out to the left or to the right, depending on what button I press. And I was trying to have my fingers and my hands not get in the way of, the fight with the said character. And I don't know. To me, I think that also pulled me away from the game was um, was the controls too. I didn't want to play a Punch-Out game where they're all whooping my ass, and I felt like I wasn't up to level with them with the controller, a D-pad to at least move left and right and block with the down, button and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just felt wrong. Sorry for being a little fucked up. It's just after hearing that, especially when Alan, I know is hard. Yeah, it just says goodbye. You always be in his heart. Thanks for supporting him. You were like a godfather to him. The fact that that was said, I probably want to end stream after that. But you guys get it. You guys get the point of this. It's because the opponents felt repetitive. Obviously it wasn't as... That really hurts. But can you give me a good Switch game recommendations? I can give you tons, bro. Gaming with Alex. I know your sister's on the line, but just want to let you know, man. I loved you a lot. I'm glad. I was able to help you get away from your dad. And keep you here a little bit longer, even if I didn't know you face to face. I appreciated everything you've done for me, just watching, just being there, and I'm glad I gave you a good laugh while you were here, man. Fucking love you, man. I hope you're in a better place, and I wish the best for your family. I really do, because I've had death in my family, so I know exactly what that's like, and it's not easy. Got you. Super Mario Odyssey, Luigi's Mansion 3, platformer, puzzle solving adventure game right here. Super Mario 3D All-Stars, all the GOAT platformers right here. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, a very difficult platformer. Breath of the Wild, an open world Zelda experience, or the first open world Zelda experience. That's good. That's pretty alright. For me, it's alright, Metroid Dread, a Metrovania game. If you love Metrovanias, you should give Metroid Dread a try, but I'd recommend playing the other games first. But they do give you a heads up when you start the game about, like, Metroid Fusion, the game before this one, and all that stuff. Mario Kart 8, most iconic racing game of all time. It's a kart racer. If you like kart racers, you'll like that one. Super Mario Wonder, Mario's latest platforming adventure. It's actually one of the more easier ones, so it's for everyone right there. Sonic Colors, fast-paced platformer with awesome abilities. It's like Sonic Colors right there. Tears of the Kingdom is more of the same of like Breath of the Wild, but with obviously a different story and such. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, again, a platformer, but if you get this version, you also get Super Luigi U included, and Toadette, has a Peach form and stuff in that game. This version of the game specifically, not the Wii U one. Super Mario 3D World. This is the best version of Super Mario 3D World. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I'd recommend it if you love 3D platformers that kind of play like Mario's 2D games. And Bowser's Fury has like a Mario Odyssey-like thing going on with it. 3D environments with platforms and tons of things to do in it. And then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is amazing. It's such a great game. It's a fighting game with over 60 plus characters or 70 characters. 100 plus stages, tons of music you can listen to. Every game I just listed here is phenomenal. It's fantastic time. Fantastic. Love each and every single one of those games. But for Punch-Out Definitive Project, I don't think I can love this unless they do these things. Controller support. And actually original fighters to that project. They can be scattered. Alright? You need to scatter them really well. Like one in minor, one or two in minor, one or two in league, or major league, and maybe 2, 3, 4 of them in world. And then you can have a whole special circuit where it's all new characters and one, one dude that's completely not so different, like Mike Tyson or Mr. Dreamer or something or whatever. But make them different enough for me to be like, okay, I can consider this different enough for me to enjoy the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my experience of Punch-Out Definitive Edition. I'm sorry if I was really thrown off. It's just the news I just got in this stream just really fucking affected me. But, I'm good. It's just probably going to be off camera now because after that shit, but I got to stay strong for him. Got to do something that, just got to do it. Just got to do the shit. You know what I mean? Got to do this shit. And that's honestly my honest feelings on this shit is I dropped it again, or not again, I dropped it because it just wasn't worth it to me. And I know, again, people are going to come at me in the chat saying beta version is better. That's fine. I'm going to expect at least maybe one comment of that. But, oh, and also there's no, another thing that I have an issue with Project is that the timer, which they did fix in the beta, so that's why I'm just, hey, Alan, sorry I'm late. I got grounded and I have to give my little sister my phone. So sorry I'm late. I hate this shit. Okay. Anyways, let me just go ahead. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm going to end stream. Wow, your sister is kind of fucked up, dude. I was talking about Punch-Out Definitive Project, and, your sister just bomb-dropped us with your passing during this video, apparently, and that kind of got me. She talked about you passing, going to the next world a bit. And I kind of fell for that because I don't know what really happens on the other end, so that was kind of fucked up what your sister did, so I don't know why she'd ever do. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I think I'm done. This video is done. Yeah, so that just happened. I think I'm gonna stream on PlayStation. I think yeah, let me just okay, bye. I was so late. You're fine, Alex. It's just yeah, definitely go tell your stepmom what the hell happened. I guess I'm putting on monetization for this video, I guess now, but I don't know. Sorry for the false news. You know what? I'm actually very grateful that it was false. But, yeah, I'm grateful that it was false. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. That's it. I'm done. You know what? Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys. Oh, one question. What's up? What's the question? I got you. I'll answer something before I go. This video is already 40 minutes anyway. When will you play Minecraft on stream again? Maybe I can do it today. I'm not sure. I could probably do it today when I get in with Chris, maybe. So, Yeah, you know what? Maybe, yeah, fuck it. I can do something with Chris on Minecraft today. Let me, before I do that though, let me see how long it's been since I've done it. You know, done Minecraft. You know, with him. So, whoops. Let me just see that real quick. Six days ago. 6 days ago. Alright, I can do another one in 6 days. It has been 6 days, so let's go ahead and do it. But anyways, see you guys in a bit. Peace. Ugh. Wow, what an emotional roller coaster today. You know, I was going to be way more angry, but then I just became way more sad. Now that I know that shit was false, you know what? I have a question for y'all. Question. Is it okay for me to put monetization on this video? Because that was fucked up. Like, do you guys in chat think it's okay? That, since it's false news, I mean... I don't even know if it's okay or not. Yeah, it was. I'm so fucking sorry, man. Anybody else think it's okay to monetize this after what the hell just went down in this? I mean, I might just do it, but I'm not sure because I don't like to monetize, you know, stuff like that. So, ugh. She's a jerk. Yeah, no kidding. Fuck with Alan Feeling Day. But we can't really comment on what we want, though. Yeah, that's why I'm probably just going to leave this in the gray, maybe. I mean, it's probably going to get limited ads anyway to no ads, even if I press the button, so. But, alright. See you guys in a bit, I guess.